Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are back with more One Piece. I will be watching episodes 838, 39 and 840. Last time around we had such an incredible, but my gosh, such a dark backstory of Big Mom, the Emperor of the Sea, who was left on Elbaf Island by her parents. Her parents are regular-sized people. Big Mom has some sort of condition. I do not think that she is like an ordinary person, because when she got hungry, right during the fasting period, I think that they clearly showed us her hands growing, and it's like she was growing a little bit. She has some sort of condition that affects her growth, and perhaps it can be connected to her hunger or emotions, something along those lines, and eventually she became this big as we know her, man. She's not a giant, but she's very big, man. And I absolutely love Oda's writing, as always, how he connected everything. Her dream is literally trying to relive the best moments of her childhood. Don't get me wrong, like Big Mom is fucking hideous and like so fucking dirty and evil pirate right now, but when she was a child it was very sad to see that, because it seems like she was reacting on her instincts, right? She was so pure. She felt these emotions. She wanted to help, she wanted to be happy with everyone, to eat with everyone, right? But I'm trying to like find some proper words how to describe Big Mom. It's like she's like some sort of animal. Like, maybe this sounds wrong, but if you like manage to tame a bear or something, right? It's still an animal at the end of the day, and they can react on their instincts, and if animal gets hungry, right, they can just turn and kill you, just like that. And that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling with Big Mom, right? She's all nice and all of that, but once she gets angry, right, and her innocent curiosity and her superhuman strength, all of that combined, right, makes her extremely terrifying, despite her just being an ordinary, well, not an ordinary child, just her being a child with innocent curiosity, right? But once she gets hungry, she can throw giants around. Multiple giants need to restrain her. It was absolutely insane, man. Mother Carmel had a devil fruit that Big Mom has now. I was thinking because she ate Mother Carmel that she got that devil fruit power, but also we learned during Punk Hazard, right? That and Dressrosa, I guess, that devil fruits spawn very close to the place where user dies, right? So there is that as well. Maybe she ate devil fruit after Mother Carmel died. And just the sole fact that she ate all of her friends and Mother Carmel without even realizing, wondering where they went after celebrating her birthday, believing to this day probably that they abandoned her. Wow, that's super dark, man. One Piece has everything, man. And I've watched like some dark shit in anime, but it's always like when it happens in One Piece, it's like a reminder, right? Because One Piece can be so fucking goofy and funny and childish, and of course the classic shonen essence, right? The badass moments, the fights, the hype. But holy shit, when it gets dark, when it involves like slavery, racism, right? The deadly diseases, right? The incredible fucked up backstories, and even implied sexual assaults, right? For example, what Boa Hancock and her sisters went through, right? And now with this shit, cannibalism, man, holy cow, man, holy cow, bro. The genocide as well, like the political world of One Piece also, like the manipulation of the world government and everything, man, it's fucking nuts. But it's all of that combined makes One Piece one of the best shows that I have ever watched, man, and I fucking love it. Okay, I'm a little bit derailing from the topic of Big Mom and these episodes. It was insane, man. It was legit fucking insane. So we left off there. I think Big Mom is still screeching while this is all happening, and Vito and the other dude and Bege were about to shoot those rockets. So there is that as well, right? Germa's got released. Windsmoke's. Brooke was fighting Owen, right? Those are some bits that I remember right now from the top of my head. So yeah, it's going to be wild. So let's continue watching episode 838. Let's go. Oh, it's so dope seeing Germa, who I hated so much, like actually being of some help and use to us, man. It's kind of nice feeling, man. Bro, just look at this shot right here, bro. Look at this. They're immediately attacking, man. Oh my god, those lines, right? Don't ever say that I'm your father. I'm too ashamed to present such a failure to others, right? And now Sanji completely reversed that. And it was tough for Sanji to say something like this, but he knows that it needed to be said, man. And I'm glad that he did, man. Don't you ever like show up in front of me again and saying that you're my father. Windsmoke Sanji died once at the sea, man. He mastered that, man. He mastered the courage and he said that, and I guess hopefully this will put an end on such a insane fucking relationship with his father, man, and that he actually won't approach him ever again, man. And now he's willing to, I guess, protect us and buy us time for Caesar to run away with Bege, and everyone else is inside of Bege because that's how his power works. And we know that it's like there is some little space that you need when you exit Bege to go through some barrier or something to regain your ordinary hate and all of that, right? To revert back to normal. So, yeah, Caesar is falling down, bro, but he needs to catch Bege and go and escape ASAP, man. Like, holy fucking shit. As I said, we literally can't really fight and win because there is too many characters that are tricky to deal with. So we are still sticking with escape, and I guess this might work out, man. But what happens to Germa afterwards? Honestly, I'm not really sure. I'm just sad for Reiju the most, obviously, but we will see how things develop, man. Oh, the fact that Big Mom, yeah, her dream and all of that, like, I think I was right that Big Mom is still like an overgrown toddler, like an overgrown child, except she has hundreds of her children right now, and this big land, total land, and she's one of the emperors of the sea, and I feel like this guy Streussen, that was a wild twist as well. It feels like he's responsible for Big Mom being who she is today. I mean, she deserves it considering her powers and strength. She is very scary. She's a monster, right? When it comes to strength and all of that, yeah, I'm okay with her being like emperor and all of that, but the way she, I guess, rose to that title is definitely because of this guy Streussen, who saw what she did. He never told her what happened, and he was amused by it. That is immediately a red flag, man, saying that he's a psycho himself. He has a convenient power, so him and Big Mom are kinda the perfect pair, right? He's a perfect person to make use of her and manipulate her. So yeah, it all led to this, man. Okay, Bege's power is pretty cool. That's some solid defense. Even Big Mom can't just break through it. I doubt that she's using her full power, right? But still, it's quite impressive. And as I said, Bege kind of won me over. I really find his character fun, right? He's funny, his powers are cool, his care for his people, his wife and child was nice. Him not actually like betraying us or leaving us or something like that. I guess that he can, but also the way he's carrying himself, it's a completely different vibe than from the beginning of the arc. And when I saw him in Zoo shooting Pecoms, and when we got his backstory and all of that, he was like a psychopath and all of that, but he definitely changed a little bit, and okay, he definitely grew on me. So yeah, next episodes are probably going to be wild as well. We had that guy who was reaching for Tamate Box, and Tamate Box fell off the island. So what happens with Tamate Box? It clearly has to be relevant in some shape or form. And yeah, I was wondering a couple of episodes ago what's in Tamate Box. I forgot what happened in Fishman Island. I remember Tamate Box, right, but I completely forgot that it was actually explosives, and that's why King Neptune was freaking out when they said that it's going towards Big Mom, right? And yeah, I guess you guys on Patreon didn't want to tell me until something happens with it, right? But some of the comments on YouTube explained to me that Tamate Box is filled with explosives. So yeah, awesome set of episodes as always, man. We are still trying to save our lives. Luffy was trying to fight Big Mom, obviously, but yeah, it's classic Luffy. But it's good that they stopped him, because we really can't afford that shit right now. I will end the video here for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya, guys.